fellowship, but you said the wrong thing. Don't talk about nobody's mama. It's close to Mother's Day. Y'all know how y'all like to whistle? Ooh, child, look at her hair. And her daughter hear you all of a sudden. Y'all got to. But what I'm trying to tell you is that you got to learn how to be quiet about certain things. Sometimes even in your prayer, some of the way we come to God, God says, I'm not hearing that. God tell you something. If somebody comes up to me crazy and want me to bless them, the devil is a lie. God cares. Now look. Can I give you an illustration? Ocean liner was going through some turbulence. And so the cabinet members got together and said, man, we need people to start getting on their jackets. It's storming. It's like the Titanic. This storm is coming in. We need everybody to get together. And they went to everybody's cabin and said, you know, get yourself together because there's a turbulent storm and we might rock. We need everybody to get together. And they went in one cabin room and there was a little girl playing in a bed. And they said, listen, baby, there's a storm and you're up here playing in your bed. Aren't you afraid? Aren't you scared? She said, no, because my daddy is the captain of the ship.
All right.
And my daddy has been through storms before.
All right.
And my daddy is able to navigate the circumstances to get me through the storm. I'm talking to somebody here. You see, my brother says, I don't care what I'm going through. My dad, my Abba Father, that whatever's going on in church, guess what? God is able to navigate. That whatever's going on in my life, God is able to navigate. That whatever's going on in my job, God is able to navigate because I know that God cares. Look at your neighbor and say, neighbor, my daddy. I'm not talking about the joker who walked out on me. I'm not talking about the person who doesn't cover that much, but I'm talking about Abba Father. He sits high and he looks low. I said, he's able. Touch your neighbor and say, neighbor, he's able. He's able. I said, neighbor, he's able. I'm talking about if he takes your daddy, then guess what? He's able. If he takes mama, guess what? He's able because God cares. Stop worrying. Look at your neighbor and say, neighbor, I got to quit worrying. Look, the second point is God cares. But not only God cares, God provides today. We kind of talked about it in Sunday school lesson. God provides today. The text says, when you read the text, it says that the lilies, the next day in the biblical time, that they would cut the lilies, to put the lilies in the oven to make sure the fire keeps going. Can I bring you in? For those of us who barbecue, I'm not talking about George Foreman grill, I'm talking about barbecue. You know when you put the coal in the oven, that you have to put sticks around the coal because the sticks help the fire keep burning. The text says the reason why I'm not worried about tomorrow is because I gotta ask God to bless me today. Somebody say today. Because see what happens with most of us, Brother Doug, we keep worrying about what's going to happen tomorrow instead of living for today. I wish I had somebody in there who could help me. That some of us in here today are thinking about what's going to happen next week. But guess what? In Psalms 90, you read it when you get on, he says count your days. He doesn't say count your years, but he says count your days. Can I tell you something? That all you have is right now. Let everybody say all I have is right now. See, now tomorrow I might not be that happy because I ain't going to be in church. But guess what? All I have is right now. Somebody said, Pastor, you understand, my boss on Friday was mad at me. I don't know what I'm walking into on Monday. But guess what? I ain't going to worry about Friday because it's in the past. I'm not going to worry about Monday because it hadn't happened yet. But I'm going to thank God for the day. I wish I had somebody. You ought to just think and say, God, thank you for right now. Now, last night I might have been checking up. Last night I might have got torn from the floor. Last night I might have spoken a little something. But I'm thanking God for today because today I'm in Western Chapel. Today I'm getting my praise on. Today I don't have a hangover. Today I don't need a man. Today I don't need a woman. All I need is King Jesus. I don't need nobody else. Touch your neighbor, say neighbor, today. Quick story. Yeah. A man, because all his friends had cancer, was stressed out. He went to his doctor every time he went to the doctor and said, doctor, did you do a checkup? Do I have cancer? He was just so worried about getting cancer. After 30 years, guess what he died of? He died of a heart attack because he was stressed out about cancer. I know some of y'all can't pick me up, but can I have somebody? Somebody's worried about your health. That's a good reason to worry. Somebody's worried about your job.